Hi everyone, this is Noris with Sourdough Delight. I wanted to quickly give you a tip on the hooch. See that grayish liquid? If you look at it at a different angle, sometimes it can actually even grow pink. But anyway, that's the byproduct of the bacteria in your sourdough starter. Basically creating that delicious flavor that some people love, right? It's that tangy, acidic flavor. However, what's not always explained is it is extremely acid, or acidic rather. So what that means to your bread is the longer a bread sits, well, sourdough that is, the longer the bacteria has to break down the bread itself. So what does that mean? Okay, so you've built up with your kneading and your folds a bunch of texture for your bread to be able to support itself and rise. Okay, oftentimes we refer to that as the gluten structure. Okay, so imagine gluten as a big balloon filling up with the CO2 gas that the yeast is making. All right, so now you've done the job, created this wonderful elasticity to the dough to be able to support this beautiful big balloon. But if it gets too acidic, what happens is little holes start to develop because the gluten structure is being disintegrated by the acid. So if you are going to use a sourdough starter with a bunch of hooch in it, just kind of mix it up and think all you're getting is flavor, well, please keep in mind what we just talked about, because it may or may not work. I would probably use that if I knew my sourdough starter was going to be baking something like maybe pizza or focaccia, something like that, that I really want that strong, pronounced, soury flavor. And I'm not too heartbroken if it doesn't rise right. Another thing that I would do is perhaps discard that hooch into a separate container, then refeed my starter so that it's super active, because right now with that much hooch, this is about a month old in the fridge. If I mix that and use it, my sourdough starter is, one, not awake, hasn't really eaten, the numbers of bacteria and yeast are inconsistent in regards or compared to if I'm feeding it like I do mine every 12 hours. So keep that in mind. Thanks.